What's going on, guys? Non-intellectual intellectuals here, back for episode 6. Today we're joined by Oliver,
What's cracking, guys? Back again.
Welcome back to the podcast, Oliver.
Robert,
Hello, everyone. How's it going?
Hunter,
5-person limit, baby.
Ryan,
Gucci gang.
and Josh.
I guess you boys could say that going vegan is a big mistake.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, yeah. All right.
Not bad.
Nice.
So boys, it's been a while since we last recorded. A day actually.
Nino, would you care to explain to the listeners the dilemma we've had through the
So
week?
we had a few dilemmas, to be honest. The first being we tried to get our special guest Hector on, and that went to shit because obviously he lives in a faraway land and the audio wasn't working properly. And yeah, so there were technical difficulties. Then I went to edit the podcast, couldn't find the fucking clips. So we're back again, and in good spirits, which is good.
And just on Hector as well, even if like the audio was good, when he started talking, I just could not understand a fucking word he was saying because of his accent.
Yeah.
It just sounded like dairy farm.
Well, Salts, do you care to give them the backstory behind like how you know Hector and stuff?
Yeah, so obviously, I should say first, the topic of this podcast was and still is veganism, the vegan versus meat eaters debate. So we thought it would be a great idea to get a vegan on to talk about his views. And I met this bloke, his name's Hector, when I was on tour for a rep cricket program when I was 15. So I met him in Sri Lanka. He was working at a hotel and he asked to add me on Facebook because he'd never met an Aussie before. And that was pretty much it for the trip. But then when I got back to Australia, he just like started fucking adding me to all these cricket groups, and quite quickly I discovered that he had quite a reputation on Facebook for being quite possibly the biggest retard that anyone has ever met. Like the shit he posts, as we'll get into a bit later, is just fucking it's mind blowing. Honestly, how set this guy he is in his ways and refuses to, let anyone else change his opinion. But yeah, so his as you can imagine, his views on veganism are very, very set and very extreme. So we thought we'll get him on the pod and have him talk about it. But yeah, it just didn't go to plan, unfortunately.
Conspiracy theory. Hector fucking deleted the files off to Nino.
What do you mean a theory? It's real. It's true.
Yeah, and
Hey, we were chatting that much shit about vegans. He definitely deleted it.
yeah,
didn't
so
want the world to hear
revelation, he snuck into fucking Nino's inner sanctum and deleted them from the core computer.
Inner sanctum. Sounds like my anus or some shit.
Yeah, he probably did that too. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yummy. But
He
to
is
give some
allowed
further-
to eat human meat, if you
And
know what I mean.
vegans eat ass.
Can they
I
eat
think-
pussy?
I think Hector approves of eating ass and pussy in all its forms.
But yeah, to give some further backstory, because Josh got added to a vegan versus omnivores group on
Vegan
Facebook.
versus meat eaters.
Oh yeah, it's been changed since the omnivores.
Oh,
Sorry.
whatever.
And
I left the group. I wouldn't know.
yeah. So Josh got added, and then Josh added pretty much all of us boys, and we started talking shit and everything, trolling, and we just started like. We kind of like started discovering like the fucking shit that Hector was speaking. We got to a point where I became the pescatarian admin, which is the best shit.
Fucking head of the gay cunts.
Pretty much. But it's fucking what we found out by recording that older episode that Hector was literally I
A
guess the king
fucking
of
keyboard warrior.
warriors. Literally. His
Honestly,
energy
he's a
was
Simp in real life.
small dick energy.
Yeah, he did have big simp energies in real life, but in all honesty, it was probably a good thing that it didn't quite work out because in this podcast that we were trying to record, Nino literally had on his Zoom in the background a picture of a dead cow Ollie had a picture of a slaughtered pig, which he's still got now, and I was halfway through eating a steak. I was literally eating a steak while we were recording.
First thing, like when Hector joined the call, I was just like, what a fucking head, first of all.
Dude, his head like slopes to one side.
Yeah,
It
cunt.
was fucking retarded.
Just before you guys keep going, I'm gonna add a disclaimer. Hector isn't actually his real name, so
It's not.
no use trying to go find him online or anything for our 10 listeners out there. But yeah, Hector's not his real name. Okay.
His real name is Azamat Bagatov. But no, so we joined the call. I was like, all right, what the fuck, cool. And then he started talking, and unlike his online persona, he had the most like quiet fucking. You wouldn't think like a bad word would come out of his mouth, but online he's fucking claimed that the Christchurch shooter was fucking good for doing what he did and all this other shit. So the persona was fucking completely opposite. I didn't
Very
know.
questionable man.
I didn't know what to think.
Dude, he's a borderline terrorist, or he will be.
He's a psychopath.
So, yeah, 100%. He'll
Insane.
end up doing some crime in the name of veganism for sure.
So I don't want to sort of rehash the whole previous episode we recorded. I don't want to get too inauthentic, but I'm going to ask, just as a general consensus, what do you guys think about veganism?
I personally think it's fine as long as you're not toxic and, pushing your agenda on others. You're fine to have your own beliefs and ideals in life, but as long as you're not forcing me to have those same beliefs and ideals, it's cool. I've never personally considered going vegan though.
Yeah, okay, fair. Anyone
I
else?
think we all came to that sort of consensus. Like we're all fine with people being vegan, doing what they want to do, as long as they're not fucking trying to make us follow their own beliefs.
Which they all
Change our
fucking
ways.
try and do anyway. So
Yeah,
fuck them all.
there do be some,
People will be
there
like,
do be some
"Ugh."
annoying vegans.
A big sook. So basically, what we're saying is we like the 1% of vegans who don't shove it down our throats.
Yeah, yeah.
The rest of them can go shove it up their ass.
I would say though, I think we all agreed that just the improvement of animal practices like factory farming would be, I think that we all could get behind.
Except
But
for
other than
Josh,
that-
who's got a
Nah,
fucking heart of
fucking-
fucking coal.
Nah, well, seriously, like fucking, the animal's gonna die anyway, right? We're gonna kill. There's no humane way to kill an animal.
We're gonna die anyway, so we might as well live in gutters, bro.
That's the most
That's-
retarded.
I don't know. I think that's pretty good.
Retarded? What do
Are
you
you, are you
mean?
Diogenes, bro?
What do you mean? You're
Well,
basically
we're gonna die. We're gonna die anyway, so we may as well live in a gutter. Why
Yes.
would we do that when
That
we're at
is
the top
some
of the
fucking
food
If
chain?
someone was
Stupid
growing you
shit.
from birth to be killed at the end of your life,
Mate,
Would
stop,
you rather
stop being a
live
speciesist.
would you rather live in a nice open fucking landscape or be stuck in a little tiny cage?
exactly.
Ah, you're gonna die anyway, so fucking
obviously, I'd
doesn't
rather
matter.
live in a large fucking landscape
Yeah,
with all the
exactly.
water and food I could have.
So you
It's not my fucking choice if I'm not the top of the food chain. We are the kings of the fucking jungle, mate. We can do what the fuck we want.
doesn't
And if keeping chickens in a cage means I get my eggs cheaper, then fuck 'em.
That is
Fuck the
a very
chicken.
human.
yeah. So I'm saying you're a piece of shit human.
Yeah.
Oh well, you all eat meat, so you're equal with me, regardless.
I'm
of
not
the
because
connotation.
I'm not equal with you because my ideologies are different. Therefore, I'm a better human.
I honestly if every animal like harvesting or every business that breeds animals for consumption, if all of them could be conducted in a humane way and all the animals have got all the space and all the resources they need to live a relatively healthy life, I'd be all for it. But it's never going to happen because the cheapest way to get those products to us is by keeping them in cages and giving them the cheapest food we can and potentially not treating them correctly.
Yeah, but we're not arguing that. We're arguing whether or not you believe it's better or worse, which you said you don't give a fuck about.
Not really.
Well, the
Hey,
meat tastes better if they've had their life under stress.
Exactly.
Under stress.
No,
that's not
if they
true.
live a happy life, the meat actually tastes better. There's plenty of studies for that.
And
So,
we
like,
can.
why wouldn't you
Rob
want
is
Yeah,
the
but
prime
juicy
there's
advocate
meat?
for that. He's
There's
eating a lot of meat.
there's
Yeah,
also a lot of
and-
studies that have said that it doesn't matter how the animal lived their life as long as they had adequate nutrition and exercise.
There
Bullshit,
are also
bro.
studies
but
that said
they-
that you're a fuckhead, but what's that?
And in the
Yeah, but
end,
how
you
do
can
they
just
get
pump them with
adequate
hormones
nutrition?
anyway. So why does it matter?
So,
Mate.
would you just like to repeat that? I couldn't understand over your thick Canadian accent.
They just get pumped with hormones anyway. So what if?
Yeah,
what
so
if
what does it
didn't
matter? The meat's just going to taste the same. They'll just put the hormones in artificially.
I'm gonna kill you, dude.
We know where you live.
I know where you live, dog.
I don't care if you boys know where I live, just as long as Hector doesn't know where I live.
I'll tell him.
Well, you found Tonino pretty easily, so fucking as if he
No,
can't
no, it's
find you.
different.
Nah,
guy, it's a
that
different
wasn't
guy.
Hector. That wasn't Hector. That was some other fat vegan.
Wait, what?
Some vegan on the fucking vegan page. I had a little bicker with him, to say the least.
Okay, before we continue, can you boys please add me back?
Absolutely. I had
yeah,
a little
continue.
I had a little argument with him. And we're going back and forth, and it was getting quite personal. So I called out his ugly kid.
As you do.
As you do.
No, wasn't it his girlfriend?
I don't know.
In that country.
I don't
Oh
know.
my God, your daughter is so ugly.
That is my
Oh,
girlfriend.
That is my girlfriend. Oh no.
Anyway, he somehow like found my Instagram and started like commenting on my personal shit, and I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, you weird cunt, leave me alone.
He was calling Tonino small, practically. He was calling
Yeah.
Tonino small.
He just started calling me small. He's like, one day when you put muscle on your body, then you'll be able to do something, you twink. And I was like, fuck you, your girlfriend's ugly cunt.
You do give me Twinkie vibes.
Got that twinkie.
But Josh, anyway, the cunt inherently fucking loses the argument because he's a fat vegan. Imagine being fat and being vegan.
Yeah, man.
Well,
Bro, they just eat
it's-
Fucking, you're
potatoes.
halfway there, Rob.
Yeah, it's honestly not the craziest thing to think.
Boy.
He's a
it's honestly-
pescatarian
Rob's a
cunt.
pescatarian. Stop.
It's not the craziest thing to think about, honestly, that vegans could be or are fat, because to get all the adequate nutrition from just an all plant-based diet, you actually need to eat a lot more food, like a lot more food in general, if you were to meet like the dietary guidelines.
Oreos
I
are
don't-
vegan.
I don't want to get all sciencey on you, but vegan food is a lot less calorie dense than a omnivore's diet. So
Yeah, but
eat-
how
eat-
much spinach you gonna have to shovel into your mouth to get the same amount of protein as a piece of steak?
That's my point. That's what
Yeah.
I'm trying to get at.
That's why I'm never gonna be vegan, and fuck vegans.
Well, they're just saying they're vegan so they can fucking post online about, oh, I'm vegan and shit. But they're actually fucking stuffing their mouth full of cake every night.
Honestly, isn't vegan, you idiot.
Exactly, dumb cunt. That was his point.
Bro, vegans are all natural and organic, and then they'll like smoke a deck of cigs and fucking take some pills.
I honestly think a lot of the vegans that we're discussing right now are literally like, they're just doing it for clout. They're literally just doing it for attention. Like, they're people that probably have ADD or some shit.
I disagree.
What the fuck?
What?
That was the biggest generalization I've ever
Yeah,
heard.
because
that's very
vegans-
strange.
Every vegan on that Facebook group we're talking about, they all carry on like they've
Nah,
got
nah.
ADD.
Some of them are actually quite intelligent. And
Yeah, and I still hate them.
yeah, but that's as I
That's
said
called
before, because you're a
ignorance.
cunt.
Yeah.
So a lot of them actually do have valid points, and a lot of the vegans have turned against Hector. Like 95% of them are like,
Literally.
you're a fucking idiot. Like,
We were that fucking close to kicking Hector out. There was just like one or two vegans that were just like, they kind of supported his views, and we're just
Yeah.
like, fuck you.
His radicalist views.
Imagine heck. No, you can't kick him out though. He made the
Nah,
group.
yeah, but we would have made him like stand down, and we would have like guilt trip him because the cunts are like easily like manipulated.
All right, cunts.
Manipulated. That's it.
cunts. Enough about Hector. He's not coming on. So let's leave the poor cunt alone.
Big X in the chat for Hector.
All right, ready? Question. I asked this last time. I just want to rehash it. If in an ideal world we could survive on artificial meats, providing that it gives us adequate protein, doesn't fucking cause cancers because it's synthetically made, etc., would you guys change to a vegan diet?
100%.
Of
What?
course.
No,
No.
Why not?
It's not technically. Oh yeah, it
I
is
wouldn't
technically would
change
be
to. I'd
vegan.
just substitute it just whenever.
Yeah, but why would you eat animal product when these synthetically made products are the exact same?
Are you telling me that? But that's never going to happen though. Like,
No, lab-grown meat.
Yeah, you can.
all right. If
Where
you can present
lab-grown
me
meat has
two,
feelings.
if you can present to me a pork chop, right, perfectly cooked, two pork chops perfectly cooked actually, one of them's artificially grown,
Far for Rob.
and one of them's from an actual pig, and I can't tell the difference, then yes, and the health benefits are going to be better from the synthetic, then yes.
What if-
Bro, we can
what if-
we can
It's
do
never
this
gonna
test
happen.
right now.
What if I
There's
bring-
already lab-grown meats like sausages and stuff, and
Yeah,
I
but
bet
if
you wouldn't
I
be able
can-
to
if
tell
I
the
can-
difference.
I bet I can almost guarantee I'd be able to taste the difference.
What if
You
I
wouldn't,
present
though.
what if I present you two pork chops and the actual pork tastes worse than the synthetic?
Well, then I'd go to synthetic, but again, it's never going to happen.
What do you mean? Prove
You're
it.
so pessimistic, cunt. It's literally on a molecular level. Lab-grown meat, it would be exactly the same. That's it.
What
I
about
don't
this
even
though,
use
boys?
That word, Rob.
What'd you say?
Hey,
I
what
didn't even
about
know you knew
what about
that
the
word.
fact you're putting everyone out of jobs?
Putting
Fuck
everyone
you.
out of their jobs. Is that what you
Yeah,
said?
what a farmer's supposed to
Farmers.
do.
You just retrain them to be scientists.
Just put them on the
Exactly.
TV
Can't
show
just
Farmer Wants a
retrain.
Wife. That'll be right.
Yeah, and
Farmer
then they
wants to
can
kill a
then they
vegan.
can make an OnlyFans as a D-list celebrity, make bank.
OnlyFans is good as, bro.
Speaking of OnlyFans, do you boys know Jackson O'Doherty?
Yeah, the
Have you
comedian
seen?
bloke.
Have you seen he's made an OnlyFans with his girlfriend?
Yes, I've
So
seen
you
and they've
can
done that
subscribe
challenge.
and it's just all videos of them banging.
You know, Shooter Williamson's missus has got one as well.
Oh, legit?
Yeah,
Is she hot?
yeah.
Yeah, should be right.
Dude, some of the OnlyFans chicks literally make like hundreds of thousands a month. It's fucked.
Literally.
It is absolutely insane. I wish I had a set of tits.
Boys, you literally got to check
You
out the
do.
Jackson or whatever his name is, because he with his girlfriend he made. Have you seen like the flick the switch challenge?
Yeah,
On
dude.
TikTok?
That was the
He
first
made that
time I
with his
saw.
missus. They're just in the bathroom, flicks the switch, and he's just fucking her.
That's great.
It's such a funny vid, and it like took me by so much surprise when I first saw it because all I knew of Jackson at that time was just that he was like a comedian. So I thought, oh yeah, it's just gonna be like a flick the switch challenge, and then he'll like throw a pie in someone's face or something. Nah, he's just absolutely pounding her. I was like, what?
Hold on, where did you see it? Because I saw it on Pornhub.
No, I didn't see it on a porn site. I saw it on Facebook.
Mum texted it to me.
I legit saw it on Facebook. I don't know how it got on there, but it was there.
Speaking of, how the fuck do you get some of those fucking raw videos you send to us in Messenger? Where do you
Cricket
find
players,
those?
bro.
Dude,
Cricket
our
players.
cricket group chat is fucking mental.
So it's Hector.
No, like with my actual teammates.
That's fucked.
Like it's horrible some of the shit they send in there.
Some
Like,
of the
I
videos-
haven't sent you, I haven't even sent you the worst of it.
The one you sent with the cunt's arm hanging off, I almost vomited. Seriously,
I have
that was
not seen that
fucking
one.
Did I
disgusting.
send you the one of them cutting a crocodile open and pulling a human head out?
No,
What the fuck?
Dude, it's bad.
that's fucked.
I'm sure Hector would approve of
Yeah, you would, because it's natural.
that.
Crocodiles are meant to eat humans.
Yeah, what did he say? If an animal can kill a human, then they should, because that's what God made it.
Yeah. And he said because lions can kill humans in hand-to-hand combat, they're the most superior race on Earth.
Yeah.
And what was the other one? If you're an African child starving and dying of Ebola, and the only thing you've got to eat in front of you is a piece of meat,
You shouldn't.
ignore it and die anyway.
You're already
You should
dying.
die.
That's what he said.
Such a fucked cunt. Oh, now we haven't actually asked you this question. Like the comment he made about Christchurch. What was the actual context? Because he keeps trying to say that it was like he's only like being told half the story, and there was like other shit that happened, and he didn't actually mean it that way.
No, he's flat out lying, bro.
So yeah,
What happened was he commented on a New Zealand cricketer's post. So obviously, like where it took place, the New Zealand cricketer was, one of those posts. Oh, I'm terribly sorry about the Christchurch incident. Like condolences to all the families and that shit. And the comments, thank you to the bomber doing a good job for human society
that's so
or some
fucked.
shit.
That is
And
actually
fucking, he just got that much backlash from it, and the cricketer blocked him. But yeah, but what does he try to say? That
I
it
think
was
he's-
taken out of context.
Yeah, he just keeps saying it's taken out of context.
Yeah,
That's not the
no.
full story.
It's 100. I'm not sure what religion he is exactly, but it's because he fucking hates Muslims.
That's fucked.
He's fucked, bro. Yeah.
That is fucked.
Mate, he's not specious, but he's racist. That's all right.
Yeah,
The double standards on him, though.
racism.
I'm pretty sure he tried to justify because he's like, oh, somebody else said something bad, so I was taking the piss out of them. That's, I think, how he justified it once. And I was like, what the fuck? That doesn't make it any better.
He's a fucking narc. On that note, though, do you reckon we should answer one of the questions in the video? It's quite an extensive question, so we probably want to get onto it pretty early.
Nah, I think we should still save it for a whole nother ep. That's a very, very dense question.
You reckon?
Yeah.
All right. Suit yourself, cunt. I was getting excited for it, but whatever.
No, I reckon we can easily do it.
Wouldn't have hurt to message the group before we actually started recording, but
Nah. We don't hide anything from our fans.
Our OnlyFans.
yeah, from Alabama.
we should start a non-intellectual OnlyFans account.
3K subscribers, and you'll get a non-intellectual OnlyFans account.
That's
3K subscribers by next episode.
non-intellectual promise.
And it'll consist of 6 of us talking on camera.
Nah, bullshit.
That's it.
I'll send some booty pics. I'm sure Rob will send some tit pics.
Get it? Because he's fat.
And all we have to do for Nino is link his Instagram account.
Very true.
We are set.
Set and ready to go.
All he can send fucking for the chicks that have a dad bod fetish.
Oh, which is basically every chick because they lust for a man of power and house dominance.
Can't I swear sometimes you were stuck in the 1950s.
Boys,
What's wrong with that?
should we bring up that Ollie's actually the only libtard in this group?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, this has to be another episode, surely.
No,
Yeah,
not taking
my
this one.
question is, do you really want to spend a whole episode talking about politics?
Fuck no.
So, Ollie, what are your thoughts on Scott Morrison?
He's an alright bloke. He seems like one of us. He's a general. Seems like one of the general public, and he has the same intellect as the general public. By the way, he's an idiot. What about Dumbo the elephant, Vic Premier?
Dan Andrews is the best politician in Australia by
Oh,
far.
fuck.
Agreed.
100%.
Fuck off.
What are you gonna say now?
Yeah.
What's he done wrong?
No, he's just an idiot. He's just an.
Why?
It's him. Okay, why do you boys reckon he's so superior then? Let me put it
Dude,
back on
the
you.
way he's handled this crisis in Victoria is literally the best out of any of the state or territory premiers by far. Like, everyone, like, people complain to him, say, oh, fucking never should have closed golf courses, never should have stopped fishing. But at the end of the day, like, we're easing restrictions fucking months earlier than what many people anticipated. And he hasn't bowed down to any of the public pressures to ease them earlier. He's just doing his own thing by the advice of the health officials, and he's doing a great job.
And the
In my
death rate numbers and stuff are showing that. Like, they're fucking so much lower here compared to every other country.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
fucking Andrew's just an idiot. Ugh.
He's just overall a good bloke too. Like compared to other politicians, he's not a cunt. He's just genuine.
Bro, he shared a Minecraft server where they recreated Melbourne. What more do you want?
Dude, it's only, it's only
else is-
taken him 5 fucking years to do something good.
You know who else is Labor? The fucking downball king Kevin 07.
Yeah,
Oh,
fucking oath.
Yeah, what do you got to say about that, Oliver?
Legend.
Yeah, he's one of the best we've ever had behind John Howard.
Shut up, cunt.
All right, we're
Gracious John
digressing. We're
Howard.
digressing.
I digress. You're still a lib card. Lib card. You're still a lib
We'll wait
card.
and see.
Tell us about some good liberal policies, why don't you, Ollie?
So yeah. Anyway,
Anyway, fuck the vegans, fuck the libtards.
I got a genuine question.
Fuck the
So-
Americans. We're setting
Yes.
we're setting a lot of fucking vendettas on this podcast, aren't we?
Fuck
we're
everyone.
seriously-
Fuck off. Fuck off.
We're narrowing our fucking audience.
Oh, big
That's what we
time.
need.
Question though. So, Australian Liberal, is that our right, like our right wing?
Yes.
Yeah,
cunt.
So then
they're
why-
both pretty old school right wing, but like, yeah, it's further right along this spectrum than the
Okay,
Labour
so
Party.
then why unless it means something completely I don't know, why in America, why is there left liberal? I don't know what it
I don't know,
means.
Liberal Democrat. The names change, but the ideologies stay the same.
Yeah,
It's-
okay.
I don't know, man.
The
It's
answer
just
to
about-
that question is because Americans have everything backwards, cunt.
Yeah,
Literally.
imagine using the imperial system.
Yeah, it's so dumb. Fucking
So
inches.
dummy dumb.
But to be fair, nobody actually says their height in centimeters.
Yeah, but it's stupid. But
I do.
Do
yeah,
you?
I do.
Yeah,
Whenever I go
because
to
I,
the-
because I look up my height in centimeters and it literally tells me two different measurements in feet.
Ah, how tall are you in feet?
I just said it tells me two different ones. I
Yeah,
don't
so
know.
what are they? What are they?
Well, I'm 175.5 centimeters.
4'9".
you're
Some
about 4'8",
five.
4'7".
Some sources say that's 5'7". Other sources say that's 5'9". So it's kind of
No,
Regardless,
it's
you're
probably
still
telling you
3 inches off 6 foot.
5.9, like out of a foot. So it'd be 5 feet 9 inches. Five. Yeah, 5
How
feet
tall
9
are you?
inches.
170 what?
5.7 feet.
right.
Do they still use
5'7".
Do they still use inches and shit in fucking Canada?
And no, I'm pretty sure we're all on the metric system.
Yeah,
Commonwealth.
you're normal.
Or we're using kilometers.
It's pretty whack though how like two English speaking languages for some fucking reason have different systems. Like
I think
why?
the USA is the only country to use the imperial system, and it's just because they hate the English so much.
So dumb. So dumb.
It really is a testament to how stubborn they are.
Yeah.
I look upon Americans and think, you are inferior.
Nothing to our
Except-
viewers though. Nothing to our viewers.
Except
All of our viewers from America, we love you. Everyone
You
else,
obviously,
Except for athletes. Their athletes are way bigger at a younger age because of the hormones they put in food.
yeah, American athletes are far superior, not gonna lie. It's quite unfair. All the Americans are good though. Especially Joe Exotic, Donald Trump. If there's
Elon
any
Musk.
if there's any Karens listening, go fuck
O.J.
yourselves.
Simpson.
We're-
What about it? What about the Kyles?
Kyle's too get fucked. Those
no, Kyle's just medicate yourself with one monster, please.
That's all with one monster.
monster drinking fucks. Yeah. But
Ted Bundy was pretty good guy.
Ted Bundy, yeah.
Yeah.
He did nothing wrong, did he?
No.
Oh, absolutely not.
Zac
He was
Efron was
he was
great.
framed even harder than Joe Exotic was.
This guy. Mate, you get...
Wayne Gacy's a pretty good guy.
Who?
Wayne Gacy,
Who's
the
that?
killer clown.
I don't know
He
who that
dressed up
is.
as a clown and killed children.
For
And-
real?
And then he hid him under his house.
What
Is
the
that not your
fuck?
fear, Tadino?
What, clowns?
Yeah.
No?
Oh, well, no, there's someone
I'm not
else.
Tommy, cunt.
Yeah. Can't say that, eh?
Yeah,
Charles
no.
Manson?
That's all right. Hey, so we
Goodbye.
had last episode, we had like a bunch of questions that came in. Salts, would you care to read them?
Hey,
Yes,
Bill Clinton's
so-
a pretty good guy.
First of all, thank you to everyone who sent in questions. It is always much appreciated. First question comes from Joey D.
Joey D.
Thoughts on Elon Musk's kid's name and what it means?
Fucking beast name. That's all I gotta say.
I think he got disallowed it.
Did he?
The government disallowed it.
I think so.
It's not his.
But-
It's not the kid's actual name.
What's the go with this fighter jet anyway? Why is it so cool?
I don't know. Have you seen it? It looks fucking dope.
I don't know. Is the kid a transformer? I mean, probably.
Bro, Tanino, didn't you see
Yeah,
that
did you see that meme I sent?
That's the funniest shit.
I don't know. I reckon it's pretty fucking boss. Like,
Yeah.
only Elon Musk can do that cunt.
But do you reckon it's actually his kid's name or just like a tabloid news story that just escalated? Like, is that actually the kid's legal name?
No,
Yeah.
it's just the meme, but his actual legal name is definitely the ex-Ash Archangel, I reckon.
What the fuck do you get that from? Archangel. That's not even in his name.
Yes, he explained it, you dickhead.
A12.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure the name's gonna be X Musk. But anyway.
Or Ash Musk. Musk.
X.
XXX Musk.
XX.
Gonna be a good rapper when he's older.
Did you see
bloody
though?
oath, he doesn't even need to get a stage name. He's already got one.
Yeah, bro.
Did you see though? Like, his wife Grimes was like, yeah, we're gonna grow the child up to be gender neutral, and then fucking Musk on Twitter is like, no, it's a boy.
Oh, that's totally fucked up if you ask me.
I bet the mum is vegan.
I don't know.
She's a singer songwriter.
Yeah.
Mummy's a jilf by now. That's how old Musk is.
No,
He should not be able to have a kid.
mate, they didn't even fucking probably like make the baby naturally. It was probably born in a fucking laboratory.
They generated him on the SpaceX rocket plant.
I reckon.
It made it up in Mars where Earth laws don't exist.
Did you see
Yeah,
that he's
bro.
making a movie with Tom Cruise in space?
Bullshit.
They're gonna make the first movie made in space together.
How are you gonna? Obviously, it'd have to be like a sci-fi movie, right?
Yeah, I don't know. It could be like Gravity.
Could
Oh,
be.
did you hear he's selling all these like physical possessions and shit, and everyone's like he's fucking packing up and going to Mars.
Yeah, bro. His next tweet after that was like, "Yeah, my wife is gonna kill me." So
Elon Musk garage sale. I'll be there.
Yeah.
Gary V.
Imagine the sort of stuff he's got. Lightsabers,
Fucking
Flamethrowers.
shrink rays, fucking
portal guns.
dick enlargers.
Oh,
Alright, what do we reckon? Next question, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next question. From Hugh M.
Hugh Hefner.
Humongous.
Hugh Jazz.
Mungus what?
Humongous what?
No, not Hugh. Actually, not humongous, but a Hugh M. Would you rather have sex backstage at your graduation ceremony where the audio is projected through the principal's speech, or with the principal's daughter and have his wife and young son walk in on it and watch until you finish before saying anything?
Fucking oath. That one.
Both of them sound pretty good.
They're both pretty alpha. They're both pretty alpha.
Hey, you're not going to see any of those people after your graduation anyway. So
Yeah, exactly.
It's true.
This
Might as
makes
well
me
go out
regret.
with a bang.
Oi.
Oi! This
Like
makes me
that one.
regret how somber my graduation night was.
Yeah, it's because you were whipped at the time, weren't you?
I was also 17, cunt.
Woof.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. 2001.
Yeah, I
Scrub.
literally spent half the night walking around begging cunts to use their ID.
While we were in Bartronica fucking playing Nintendo 64.
Well, that
And
was
talking
lit.
about
That was actually fun.
real estate investment opportunities.
Yeah,
Oh,
bro.
yeah, I actually remember that guy.
I got
Is
enlightened that night.
that seriously what you boys did after graduating? You went to Bartronica.
Bro,
Yeah,
he
for
was
like 10
talking that
for like
much shit.
half an
Nothing
hour.
came out of his mouth that was remotely
Jesus, I
true.
need to get a new group of friends. Fucking hell.
You don't like
Bro,
life,
that was
do you?
so good.
Cunt, we were sober. What do you mean? We're not gonna go to fucking Bloom when we're fucking sober.
Wait, we were allowed to drink at graduation.
Yeah, but we're not all lightweights, Josh.
So where did you go after Bartronica?
Lambie's cunt, and then
Lambie's.
somewhere else.
Oi, was it that night where we saw? It could have been a different night, but the chick with the bloody arm. When we were walking
Yeah,
down-
and you tried to help
Yeah.
her, Rob. What the fuck?
Yeah, I was being a nice guy.
No, you were being a simp.
Yeah,
Bro, like they say, nice guys finish last.
Literally.
Do we want to talk about Rob's action before the lockdown?
Nah,
No.
No,
We're
no, no,
bleeping
no,
that
no,
out.
no,
Okay.
Yeah.
no.
My mum's gonna watch this.
What's your mum's name again?
Don't tell
No,
him.
your beeswax.
Um,
She's
so
looking pretty tonight.
All right, next question.
I wish her a happy Mother's Day.
no
Thank
comment.
you. Happy Mother's Day to all the women out there.
Shut up, simp.
Yeah, it's fucking sick.
All right, let's get back on track, boys. Next
No
question.
simps allowed. Hang on, just let me find the next
Shout out Taya
question.
Soldenmark.
From Daniel F.
He just shook his head, cunt.
Don't start, motherfucker.
Go on.
How much dollar is it costing Nino to roid up for his Insta pics? From Daniel F.
Oh, fuck. I was hoping this one didn't come up again.
Do you
Um,
take vegan steroids, bro?
Nah, I just inject chicken syrup into my bum. Pure protein straight to the muscles.
At 42 elb.
Yeah. All right, next. Thank you. I don't want to.
No. Do you take any supplementation? Nino, be honest.
Negative.
Negative?
I take hard work and dedication.
This dude actually spends that much money on meat, though. It's fucking insane.
No, literally, I just fucking eat food and fucking.
I remember on the camp trip, we were like going to get meat for our barbecue. And Tonino's like got all this meat in his hands and he goes, all right, what are you boys getting?
Yeah, can't. Well, some of the shit,
Absolute meathead.
some of the shit I brought to that camping trip, like I packed like fucking like rice and chicken, and by the third day, like I pulled it out and it was fucking soggy as fuck. It was disgusting.
Dude, I said it then and I'll say it again. You literally, it would have been fine if you cooked it.
Yeah, I know, but it was fucking gross. I didn't want to look at it up. I was gonna mud.
Yeah.
Any more
But
questions from your
To
end,
answer
Josh?
your question, Daniel F, he spends a lot of money. He's in denial.
I take
Man, be in denial.
I take creatine, and that's it.
Take.
And that's on God.
If any of you lovely American ladies out there want to suss out Tonino's Instagram,
Get
Hit him up
fucked. I don't
at
like
Tonino-
Americans.
or any
Set.
UK or Australian listeners at Tonino Luketic.
Brazilians.
Basically like a free OnlyFans account. His account is.
Brazilians only.
only.
Be nice.
Have you got any more on your end, Josh? Or
Nah, no more questions for this week. But
I have.
all our listeners, please keep sending them in, YouTube comments or into any of our DMs.
Slide into those DMs. Insta DM me after you have a little geezer. I got a few like sort of dumb existential dumb questions. First one: why are towels considered dirty when you get out of the shower clean? Fuck, everyone's eyes just fucking.
Uh,
I mean, they're not.
They
But-
are.
They're not. but
because you can
that's-
fail to wash yourself completely in the shower, therefore making your towel dirty when you get out. Like if you don't give it a good scrub on the behind, you're gonna get a streak on your towel.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That
Please ignore-
sounds like an experience you've had, mate.
Yeah, please ignore Hunter. The rest of us all wash our assholes.
Josh
Bro, we
is
need
maybe
bidets
a
in
little bit too
Australia.
much.
Facts.
Well,
You just have big,
Yeah, Josh spends a bit too much time back there. We all know that.
you just have big brown skid marks on your towel.
well, like,
Better if you don't have white ones.
because, like, if you think about it, we should never have to put towels in the laundry.
That's so wrong, bro.
Mate, that's an ideal world, providing you wash 100% of the dirt and germs off your body.
No, but you're still gonna leave like skin cells and like hair residue on the towel. And the skin cells especially will eventually start like breaking down, and it's going to give it a smell.
Speaking facts here.
All right, he's
I
getting
am.
scientific.
Yeah, so yes, they are dirty, regardless of if you're clean or not.
All right,
Plus,
ready?
yeah.
Next question
it's going to go all crusty as well.
from your cum.
Yeah,
Alright, next
Josh, no more
question.
crispy socks, all right?
I think we all know who's most likely to have a crispy sock under the bed here, and it's not me.
Fuck off.
I reckon Robert's got a sock that you can throw out.
No, it was definitely Ollie before he had a missus for sure.
Oh, what?
Oh.
Yeah.
No denial there.
You're having some experimental wanks, bud.
Serum 626.
Ollie was a part of the Dead Hand gang.
Ollie
No,
threw.
round the back stranger.
Round the back.
Ollie threw his sock out the window and fucking broke it, cunt.
This podcast started out with so much hope. Now we've been fucking reduced to talking about wanking techniques.
Which are very
Sometimes
important.
everyone needs a little bit of that, especially our
Spice up the life.
viewers.
Next one today.
Next question. Who closes the bus door once the bus driver gets off?
The bus driver.
There's a button out there, I
What the?
think.
Yeah,
That
but-
is stupid.
Yeah, but how?
The ghost of the bus, because the buttons underneath the okay, well, a lot of I don't know. Do people know this? The,
No,
the
I got
button
no
to open the
fucking
door
clue.
when the button to open the door when nobody's on the bus is like underneath the front of the bus.
Okay, I didn't know that at all.
Sorry, I don't take buses because I vote Liberal. I don't have to take public transport when I'm a labourer.
Fuck
Yeah,
you.
got that daddy's credit card, don't you? You should be a commerce student.
Oh, have a look at this. Another question sent in live. But we've got another question
Okay,
Awesome.
go on.
from Olivia P.
G'day.
Ask Tonino why he's such a shit podcaster.
Oh.
This is legit as well. This isn't just
Damn.
me. This isn't just me saying shit. This is legit.
Okay, I
That was,
got three questions.
Yeah, go on.
Who the fuck is Olivia P? Number one. Number two, where does she live? And number three, what will be my weapon of choice?
Your meat cleaver.
My meat cleaver. That's fucking dog. Fuck you, Olivia. Was that actually genuinely a question?
Yeah, that was genuinely a message I just got.
I think
Why
I'm
so
a-
much hate for the host with the most?
I think I'm a good podcaster, and I think I flow conversation well. Thank you, Olivia.
Look at that first woman and already hostility.
If you think we're such bad podcasters, why the fuck are you listening, Olivia? Fuck off.
No, she didn't say all of us. She just said Tonino.
Thanks, Ryan. I appreciate it. Now go make me a sandwich, Olivia.
Oh God.
Well, it's fucking fair. She was being a bitch. Alright, next question. If you drop soap on the floor, is the floor clean or the soap dirty?
Depends if you bend over or not.
I don't think so. I don't think
Are
that
we,
matters.
are we in prison?
No. You're in your bathroom.
No, speaking of prison, this is something I think we should all go and have a look at. There's this dude called Larry Lawton. I don't know if you've ever seen him before. He was once known as America's biggest jewelry thief, and he wrote a book. But on it, he wrote a book about what he did and how prison was like and how he got away and whatever. And on YouTube, he's broadcasted like him reading the book and like basically telling stories about it. I was watching some of it. It's pretty awesome. Like the shit that he says and what he says happens in the cells and how the guards don't give a fuck what's going on. And some guards are like helping him out, giving him like different types of shit. I reckon we should all have a look, have a listen,
It's
and
because
maybe have a chat about it.
prisons in America are privately owned.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
there's
and
not as
apparently
many
all fucked
regulations.
over there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have
Yeah,
you guys
no.
watched like Narcos or whatever? When Pablo Escobar like buys the, I think it's Pablo Escobar. He buys the prison he's going to, and like sets it up for himself, so it's like fucking nice as fuck.
I bet fucking,
He's like living his own little house and stuff.
I bet fucking Carol Baskin owns a jail fucking Joe Exotics in. I bet she's still raining terror on that man's life.
Definitely.
Hopefully.
Oh, speaking of Carol Baskin, how good's that fucking video of those cunts interviewing her for Jimmy Fallon?
Yeah, it's fucking jokes.
So
was
good.
that?
So good, cunt.
Did you see it, Salts?
Nah, I haven't.
Oh, bro, they full fucking trick her, like with their manager saying she's going on the Jimmy Fallon show, and he's got a soundboard of Jimmy Fallon, and she full believes it.
And they're like, oh, his camera's not working, like you won't be able to see him.
Yeah.
And they're just playing sound for him.
That is just some big pranks right there.
So good.
So good.
Any
Any more
more
Tonino?
any more live questions, Salts, before I get into the other ones?
Yeah.
Or am I going to tear someone a new arsehole?
I think you're gonna have to tear someone. This one comes from Michaela G and Izzy H.
Oh, here we
Oh,
go.
God, what do they
And it's
want?
basically it's not that good. It's basically a question we've already had: is Tonino on steroids? And we've already answered yes. Continue.
No, I'm not, cunt. Okay, I actually want to address it without joking. I am not on steroids.
This is your official
Why are you
statement.
smiling then?
That was laughing.
That's the seediest face I've ever seen.
No, alright. Legitimately, hand on my chest, fucking hand to God, I'm not on
Penis crossed.
steroids. And that, I promise.
Okay.
Alright,
Ah, very good.
but, nah,
It's okay.
jokes.
We just expect you to go into regulated bodybuilding competitions.
Nah, fuck that, bro. We juicing up. Next
Doing
question.
it for the aesthetics only.
Aesthetics. Why is there a D in fridge but not in refrigerator?
Surely not.
Yeah, bro.
What?
Refrigerator.
Yeah, that's how you spell it.
Damn, I didn't even notice that.
Because the English language is fucking stupid and there's heaps of shit like this that is pretty much incorrect that shouldn't be.
Yeah, 100%. That's fucking true.
Feel sorry for people that have to learn English as a second language.
Yeah, and imagine using American English. Favorite with no U. What's wrong with you?
Oh, disgusting.
Is
Oh,
that
I
is that
mean-
is that the same as how you spell
Colour.
it in Canada or not?
Color. No, I think we use U's.
I actually think the spelling of favorite makes more sense without a U, but anyway.
What about
Oh,
color?
100%.
Huh?
What about color?
Color should have a U.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What color are mirrors?
They're not.
This
anything.
is another stupid question.
'Cause
No
they're
colour.
absorbed by
Whatever
light.
color that they're reflecting.
Ooh.
Yes. What color is Black Mirror?
It's
God, have you guys
trippy
seen
as.
people
Black.
on like Facebook Marketplace trying to sell mirrors?
Oh yes.
That shit's the funniest shit. Oh my god.
No, cunt. What are you talking about?
Dude,
Literally,
look
like,
it,
trying to,
literally
like-
look it up. Just do it on Google Images right now. Just say people selling mirrors. Because how are you meant to take a photo of a mirror without getting yourself in it? So people try to
Self-timer.
invent all these ways to be like,
That's fucking good. What about the ones? What about the ones where there's like cunts selling shit and there's like a reflection of their cock in it or whatever? Those are that good.
Yeah, from people from Karaya do that.
Shout out to my Karaya listeners. We love
Please inject tonight.
you. Please
please inject disinfectant.
inject safely.
In every way, do we condone injecting disinfectant? In every single way, do it, please.
We're not medically equipped, but it worked for me, so it might work for you.
And now I am.
That's
still-
why his muscles are so big. We've
Disinfectant.
doctors hate this man.
One simple trick.
Oh shit. All right, fellas, what do you reckon? Wrap it up. Wrap things
No
up.
more
I've got a cheeky little story.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's go.
Following on from last week, another news article I'd like to share. Just let me bring it up. Apologies.
Not granted.
Fuck, you meant to be
Alright.
prepared, you shit podcaster.
Yeah, I know. And I got called a shit podcaster.
In Mexico, man claiming to have world's largest penis. In 2015, Roberto Esquivel Cabrera of Saltillo, Mexico, went viral after he posted a video of himself measuring his penis, which he claims is the biggest in the world at 18.9 inches. He was hoping to get recognized by the Guinness Book of World Records, as his penis was allegedly so big that he had to keep his almost arm-length phallus constantly under wraps to avoid chafing. He added that he had to register as disabled due to the size, which had also left him unable to have sex and with regular infections. However, as it unsurprisingly turns out, Cabrera was just telling porcupines. According to Dr. Jesus Pablo Gilmuro, a radiologist who examined Roberto, the viral man's penis is really only slightly above average length. Muro said his suspicions were first raised when Cabrera came in for an exam. My first impression was that it was a unique and unusual case. I had never seen a patient like Roberto. However, when Cabrera refused to take the bandages off his penis so Muro could perform an examination, Muro began questioning him. Eventually, the doctor requested a CT scan, which revealed that most of Cabrera's length was actually not his penis. What the CT scan showed was that there was an abnormally large foreskin. It droops down just below the knee, but the penis itself is about 16 to 18 centimeters from the pelvis.
Bro, this sounds like me.
Rob! Oh, that's fucked. But yeah, imagine just having a long, droopy foreskin like that. Rolling it up would be like trying to fucking fold a pair of socks or something.
Not to mention there'd be half a bloody Bega's cheese factory under there.
It'd be like a fucking homegrown cheese stringer.
Oh, yuck, cunt.
You'd have a portable sleeping bag with your fucking foreskin.
Yeah, you wouldn't have to like carry around a backpack or a bum bag or anything. You set. Got a big compartment.
Yeah, you could fucking build your own aquarium in there.
Bruh.
Imagine the circumcision though.
He
Imagine
would be spewing afterwards. He's scared. Where's off me cock gone?
I bet you could keep the foreskin and sell it to the Chinese for a wealthy sum of money.
Yeah, surely.
Yeah,
I feel
they'd
like
buy
you wouldn't
anything.
even be. I feel like you
China.
wouldn't even be able to hold his dick like erect because there'd be so much weight from that like floppiness at the end of it.
Thanks for that, Rob.
Yeah, right. Things I don't want to think about, buddy.
You can send it to the vegans and they can make synthetic chicken.
Oh.
Bro.
All I can think of now is fucking just Rob erect trying to hang things off his penis.
Thanks for that. I got a fucking bad image in my head now.
You're welcome.
On that unfortunate
That's
note,
going to be on our OnlyFans account, actually.
Yeah, it will. 3,000 subscribers by next episode.
For
You get a
dripping
picture of
penis.
Rob with a clean/dirty towel hanging off his dick. And eating a piece of synthetic chicken that's actually just a foreskin.
That's gross, cunt. All right, fellas. Good stuff. I reckon that's a wrap up.
Are we at the hour mark? Surely you got to say that your classic line.
We're nearing the hour mark, fellas.
It's pretty much 60.
Pretty much 60. So yeah, wrap things up. Thanks for listening, guys. Olivia, I'm sorry if I offended you, but you hurt my feelings, and we'll see you all next week.
Yeah,
everyone.
don't expect us to not fire back if you're gonna send in a question harassing us. All right?
Yeah,
Big
bro.
facts.
Bro.
Big
Yeah,
facts.
it's all love
Right.
anyway.
Thanks
Own
for
your
tuning
own
in to
your
the
own stuff, bro.
non-intellectuals. We hope you become intellectual.
Now get back in the kitchen. See ya.